Starting us off at number 6, we've got The Wrong Way to Use Healing Magic. Now, the title alone should tell you this ain't your typical isekai healing story. Our boy Ken gets transported to another world and thinks he's going to be living that peaceful healer life. Plot twist. He ends up in a military unit where healing magic is used to create super soldiers. Bro literally gets put through boot camp by a commander who makes Gordon Ramsay look like a kindergarten teacher. This dude's out here doing push-ups while healing his own muscle tears in real time. It's like having a personal trainer, a physical therapist, and a drill sergeant all rolled into one nightmare scenario. What makes this show slap different is that Ken's not just sitting in the back spamming heal spells. He's throwing hands and healing at the same time. Imagine being in a fight with someone who can literally undo all the damage you just did to them while punching you in the face. That's some psychological warfare right there. The animation hits different too. When Ken's healing magic activates, you can feel the raw power radiating through the screen. This man's aura is so intense, it makes Blue Lock's ego battles look like a friendly neighborhood soccer game. This is Emiverse Anime. Watch this video to the end and hit that subscribe button now. Coming in at number 5, we have Parallel World Pharmacy. Now this one's for my intellectual anime fans who like their overpowered protagonists with a side of actual science. Our main character dies and gets reincarnated with god-tier pharmaceutical knowledge in a medieval fantasy world. This dude's basically the Tony Stark of medicine. He's out here creating modern drugs from scratch, revolutionizing healthcare, and making medieval doctors look like they're practicing with rocks and sticks. It's like watching someone bring an iPhone to the Stone Age. What's wild is how the show handles the overpowered aspect. Instead of just being stupidly strong, our boy's overpowered through sheer knowledge and innovation. He's not throwing fireballs, he's creating antibiotics and performing surgery that would make modern doctors jealous. The man's out here curing diseases that have plagued humanity for centuries, like it's a Tuesday afternoon. The political intrigue in this show is chef's kiss too. When you're threatening entire industries with your revolutionary medicine, you bet there's going to be some serious backlash. It's like watching Big Pharma try to shut down someone who discovered the cure for everything. All right, we're hitting number 4 with Redo of Healer. And I need to put a massive disclaimer here. This anime is not for everyone. Like seriously, check the content warnings before diving in. That said, from a pure power fantasy perspective, this show is absolutely unhinged. Our protagonist, Kearu, starts as your typical weak healer. But here's the kicker. He can literally redo reality itself. This man's not just healing wounds, he's rewriting the laws of existence. It's like having cheat codes for life, but written by someone who clearly had some serious issues to work through. The revenge plot is darker than a Christopher Nolan movie, but you can't deny the satisfaction of watching someone who was completely powerless become the most dangerous person in the world. Kyoru's character development is basically, what if we took every anime revenge fantasy and cranked it up to 11? Without spoiling too much, let's just say this dude's definition of healing is creative. He's out here proving that support classes can be the most terrifying thing in any RPG if you think outside the box. It's like watching someone play a healer in an MMO and somehow becoming the final boss. Number 3 brings us something completely different with Healer Girl. Now, if the previous entry was heavy metal, this one's like a Disney movie, but don't let that fool you into thinking it's any less impressive. This anime follows girls who literally heal people through the power of song. I'm talking about vocal-based healing magic that's so pure and wholesome, it makes your heart grow 3 sizes. These girls are basically the magical girl equivalent of a hospital, but with more sparkles and absolutely beautiful music. What makes this show special is how it approaches the concept of healing from an emotional and spiritual perspective. These aren't just magical band-aids, they're healing trauma, depression, and deep emotional wounds through the power of music. It's like therapy, but with magical girl transformations. The animation during the healing sequences is absolutely stunning. When these girls start singing, reality itself seems to bend around their voices. It's like someone used the power of friendship, but actually making it work in a believable way. At number 2, we've got the brilliant healer's new life in the shadows. This one's for my fellow fans of overpowered protagonists who just want to live quietly but keep getting dragged into main character situations. Our healer protagonist is basically the anime equivalent of John Wick trying to retire. He just wants to live peacefully, but his reputation as the world's greatest healer keeps bringing trouble to his doorstep. It's like being so good at your job that you can't escape it even when you fake your own death. The power scaling in this show is ridiculous. This man's healing abilities are so advanced that he can literally bring people back from the brink of death, cure incurable diseases, and perform miracles that make actual gods jealous. He's not just overpowered, he's game-breaking. What I love about this anime is how it handles the trying to stay hidden trope. Every time our protagonist tries to lay low, someone figures out who he is and chaos ensues. It's like watching Clark Kent try to be a normal reporter while accidentally showing off super strength every 5 minutes. And finally, our #1 spot goes to the great cleric. This anime said, what if we took the healer class and made it absolutely busted and ran with it all the way to the bank? Our protagonist gets reincarnated into a fantasy world with maxed out healing stats and proceeds to break every assumption about what healers can do. This dude's not just healing. He's purifying undead, creating holy weapons, and basically functioning as a one-man army against anything remotely evil. The power progression in this show is absolutely insane. Watching our boy go from helpful village healer to literal walking miracle is more satisfying than watching Naruto master the Rasengan. His character development is so smooth, you don't even realize how ridiculously overpowered he's become until he's casually solving problems that would take entire adventuring parties weeks to handle. What really sets this apart is how the show handles the world building around having such an overpowered healer. The political implications, the economic impact, the social changes, everything feels thought out and realistic. It's like watching someone introduce modern medicine to a fantasy world and dealing with all the consequences. The animation during his healing sequences is pure eye candy. When this man's powers activate, it's like watching the Aurora Borealis decide to start throwing hands. The visual effects are so good, they make Demon Slayer's breathing techniques look like stick figure animations. So there you have it, Emiverse family. 6 anime that prove healing magic is anything but boring. From military training from hell to literally rewriting reality, these shows take the support class concept and absolutely demolish it. Now I'm dying to know, which of these overpowered healers would you want on your team? Are you team heal through the power of friendship, or team heal by breaking the laws of physics? And more importantly, did I miss any absolute bangers that deserve to be on this list? Until next time, keep that anime energy flowing, and remember, sometimes the best offense is a completely broken defense. Peace out, Emiverse family.